series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. He's going to take a shot down the field. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
20 TX. Hey!
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Like line 4. Odd, like line 4.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Spears. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Hey, come on.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Open man, he's got Boyd. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Nice grab there by Boyd, and I think it was really smart of the Titans and how they pursued this, Mike. I mean, they put him together with his former offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, all in hopes that the two of them can help Will Levis take that next step in his development.
On play action, here's Levis. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Levis with a give to Spears. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing on second down, Levis. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Levis to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So kickoff.
Yeah, that shit sucked.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. Braxton Berrios now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 16, good enough for a first down.
Go ahead.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Turbo one, hard. Hard. Out.
Tua, gonna give it to Achane. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Solo left, Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On the ground is Achane. Good running inside the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Dolphins. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mike 49.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. A throw on the move is caught. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Levis to throw again on 2nd down. To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Spears. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
1st and 10.
Ready. 32 Stinger. Set.
From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every team understands the value of generating explosive plays, but there's a flip side. The quarterback can only hold the ball so long with how good these teams are rushing the passer. So when you can check the ball down short and gain all the yards after the catch, man, what a weapon for an offense.
Hey, get set.
A run out of the gun with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Out.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Get set. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Back to throw is Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Levis. A throw on the run is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Really showing off the elusiveness after the catch. That's a gain of 26. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. On first down, Levis. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
To the outside, he's got Waddle.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Now a screen set up for Achane. Trying to get to the edge. He will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. That brings up fourth down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on fourth down.
So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
All right. Low. Solo left Zion. Out.
They'll try it now with Achane. First down and more inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Sanders on for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Hey, Watson, Oscar.
On the carry, here's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
They're right here.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Go ahead. Ready, set.
Here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that'll set up 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide.
Oh, this shit is terrible.
And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
I don't know, we can switch it, but they want people to keep playing with this bullshit.
They're going to want to have back.
Yeah.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Levis. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Levis. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Tungo Vailoa. Again, working deep downfield. Whoa. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
21G, 21G.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Like 49.
Levis. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Get set. Scat. Out.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Levis to throw it here on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. On second down, Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, here's Levis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
A run up the middle with Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Tua gonna give this to Wright. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
A 36-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mike 46! Mike 46!
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Here's Levis. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving core down at Tennessee.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Levis to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They run, it's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Levis to throw, and more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Now, H.A. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Once again, it's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. That's taken on this side of midfield. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike, so give credit.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
All right, come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Room to run at the 40. Devon Achane. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Like 49.
Here's Levis. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Like 54.
Back to the air, it's Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. 3rd down coming up.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On the handoff, this is Achane. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, a run for right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On second down, Achane. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Turbo 2, ice jab. Ice jab, Turbo 2, ice jab.
They'll run with Achane. They tried the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes fourth down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Oh. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
154, 154.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get two hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Levis with a give to Spears. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now Levis. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down. Here's Levis to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Levis. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Look, in Carolina, Mike, we had star linebackers. I mean, Luke Kuechly,
Your game, man.
Davis. The thing was, we relied on them in pass coverage every bit as much as we relied on our defensive backs. And it's clear to me this defense relies on him the exact same way. A corner or safety, I'm not sure if they could have even made a better play than he did there.
Yeah. But he was a rock. Look at that crap. Throw that bread out there and you just come play about it. You got me not wanting to eat it. I looked at it earlier, I'm like, yep. I've been on this. I'm like, Frendo's spoiled. I'm like, I remember when I was a kid, I used to come, Brad used to be all meldew and shit.
Anybody know back then, but I know better. I'm looking at
That shit used to be meldew after a week. In the bag. Sometimes you can get that shit more than you look. That shit all fuzzy. Like that cake.
What are you doing that? That's what I mean. That day here, that's feeling right. It was so good.
Sure. I heard it's penicillin. I heard it's good fungus. Man, we was in your grandmother's basement with Mo. Rain die.
So whatever you do, don't open that. Go that home and away.